Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Up front, it's Bogdanovic at the 4 and Duren at the 5. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. And for Detroit, Joel Embiid out there with Griffin. Then it's Butler. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Young in at the 5. So Detroit will get the first possession. Embiid with a screen on Cunningham. Young passes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. Defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot. And Trey able to make the play.
Now here's Cunningham to the paint. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist is really the key to that entire sequence.
Well, we're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
A three-pointer is right on target.
That's another area that Griffin has worked on, just taking the pass and creating rhythm with the shot. D can't stop it.
Thompson passes to Duren. It's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
Hard not to like Blake Griffin when he's doing things like that. Looking to throw it down every time around the rim.
To the middle, here's Ivy. And Embiid with the block. Three-pointer, Butler. Butler on the way. Young, right side. Embiid with a screen on Cunningham. Young finds Embiid. The shot's good.
Talk about effort. Embiid staying with that team.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Outside, Bogdanovic. Takes the three. Rebound by Butler. Cunningham against Young. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And here's Doncic from the arc. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Griffin.
And this is why you keep your ticket stub, Blake Griffin, on the jam.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Cunningham's shot is off. Detroit leading by 7. And Young kicks to Doncic. Back to Young. Griffin sets the screen for Young. Outside Butler. In coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Pass to Bogdanovic. They need this. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
And that was almost a block. Still getting enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now here is Young. He has yet to score. Pass to Doncic. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. The pass to Embiid. Over Thompson. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead?
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Detroit, no good that time either. Detroit leading by 12. Young pass to Butler from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Butler's got 6.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Johnson. Alec Burks comes in for Ivy. And Morris subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Detroit with the ball. 15-point game. Burks' shot is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Young. Still without a basket. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
I like their focus coming in to terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Durant. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Scanning the floor, Morris sees a big hole and makes the pass.
Embiid the screen. Pass to Griffin. Goes up on the wing. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. 9 points for Blake Griffin.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty.
And so it's Detroit. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Detroit.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from the start, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
We've got Embiid. Luka Doncic out there with Young. Then there's Griffin, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And Young, here we go. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Detroit trails by 12. And here's Cunningham. Still scoreless. Morris kicks to Wiseman. Morris outside. Clock at 6. Stewart with the screen on Doncic. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Butler from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Butler's got 9 points.
I don't think there's a moment on the floor that Jimmy Butler does not feel the utmost confidence.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A different look here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for Burks. And it's Jaden.
Hold on, y'all.
Ivy in for Morris. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
Block.
Detroit with the rebound. What a luxury, Brent, it is to have Trae Young head up this team.
Unbelievable, just a walking bucket, and there's nights where you could just expect something special is coming at the hands of Trae Young. So much success in the early part of his career, and he hasn't slowed down.
Detroit trails by 17. Here's Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 17-point lead, their biggest. Back to Young. Pass the buck. Stolen by Thompson.
Lost the wrong way.
And now Ivy running the floor all by himself. And Embiid with the block.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Oh, you gonna...
Young for 3. Sinks the triple. Young's got himself on the board with 3 there.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. He's checked in for the Pistons. Bagley comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Bagley kicks to Ivy. Passes it to Cunningham. Got a piece of it. And here we go. It's Butler. Feeds it to Young. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Butler. Young, right side. 6 to shoot.
Be better than it.
Detroit needs to get off.
And Trae Young playing floor general. So good and so quick at finding the open man.
Cunningham against Butler. Cunningham passes to Durant.
Good field.
Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Doncic. The basket good off the assist from Young.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
And here comes Detroit again with the fast break. That's a 2 from Butler. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Cunningham.
Block that.
And Embiid with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Timeout. Start it.
Man, I don't want to take this one down.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Then for the Pistons, Bogdanovich comes in for Bagley, and Monte Morris subbed in for Cunningham. 1:15 left in the first half of the game. And Thompson kicks to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ivy, and it's blocked by Brown.
Violation hands on D gets you. Brown got just enough of that.
The Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in.
Number 2.
Detroit with the ball. Right now on a 14-0 run. Ellis dishes to Nowitzki. And here's Brown outside. And another 3 for Detroit.
I need 3 more blocks. 8 months. blocks.
They have a good plan going right now. They're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Tipped away and taken away by Ellis. Kuzma with it, picked up by Thompson. Kuzma can't get it to go. And the Pistons with possession here. Ivy finds Bogdanovich. The Pistons working the ball around now. Brown against Ivy. Down low. It's tipped. Just 5 on the clock.
Cunningham with his size and ability, he is constantly applying pressure to the defense.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for the away team.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Now, here is Young. Embiid with a screen on Cunningham. The kick outside to Butler. Embiid, the pass to Young. And here's Doncic from the arc.
Oh, come on.
Speed and energy make Ivy's defense potent. It's tough to shake off.
And so is Detroit, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Up front, it's Bogdanovich at the 4. And Jordan at the 5. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot.
Traditionally, we talk about power forwards. I mean, is that not Blake Griffin? It applies to every facet of his game.
Blake Griffin hits them both. Here's Ivy. No scoring in this one. He tries for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Shoots from the baseline. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist from Bogdanovich.
Good decision there by Bogdanovich. Solid at noticing when the defenses overcommit.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Embiid sets the pick for Butler. Doncic outside. Lets it go with the 3. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 5.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
Thompson, a screen on Young. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And the 3 off target. And Embiid has got the ball here for Detroit. And Young kicks to Butler. Another 3 for Detroit.
Oh, boy. You have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Butler. Bogdanovich, no luck. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Yeah, this could be one of those nights where Blake Griffin is just the most dangerous player on the floor.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Cunningham passes to Duran.
Give me that shit.
Duran slams it in.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
Young against Cunningham. Young outside. Griffin sets the screen for Young. Out to Doncic. Lets it go deep. Back in.
Go.
Coming off the assist from Young. He's got 8.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Come on.
Now Young. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Out to Doncic. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Detroit.
And this is a shot that Griffin has successfully added to his arsenal, and he's looking more and more comfortable with it.
From beyond the arc. The shot by Ivy, no good.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight is questionable at best.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Please give a big round of applause for your team.
5 more assists, 20 more three-pointers.
Different look here for Detroit. Heisman's checked in for Jalen Duran. Stewart comes in for Ivy. And Monte Morris subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Young against Morris. And it's Stewart, top of the key. Morris kicks to Stewart. Clock at 6.
Give me that.
Griffin with the steal. The kick outside to Butler. Good on the triple. Butler's
Yep, 4 more.
got 19 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lane.
Oh, man, I let her get
Pressure on
past
defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
6 to shoot. And Young, here we go. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Shot to stop the run. The pass to Stewart.
Oh,
for
my God,
3.
he broke.
Drills the
Ooh,
three-pointer.
hit.
Stewart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
Driving to the basket. Butler from outside.
Rebound.
Morris with the rebound. And the wide open shot from Griffin. That's
Go.
in, coming off the assist from Embiid. 23 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but
3 more assists.
its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Blake Griffin getting it done for Detroit. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platform.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense.
Okay, Memphis came back and won there. All right.
With the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Griffin out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Young. And it's Doncic in the shooting guard. That's the group for Detroit right now.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Cunningham against Doncic. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Young outside. Young is double. Back to Butler. Launches it. That shot is good. He has made 8.
How many I need? 2 more? And 1 more.
Missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Cunningham finds Morris. Back to Wiseman. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Embiid with a screen on Morris. And Young, here we go. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Detroit.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Young with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Slam dunk by Butler.
And Butler giving you the full
Damn, I made a mistake of foul.
buffet of the things he can do.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Wiseman. Bogdanovich comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in for Alec Burks. Here's Morris. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Making trouble on the drive here. Morris taking it right into the coverage.
Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
And Morris is the kind of guy who occasionally you trust him to run the offense through, and you hope he avoids mistakes.
Young with the ball. Out guarded by Bogdanovich. Pointer, Butler, and another 3 for Detroit.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his...
Okay, that's done. Now it's just 15 more threes.
living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Jaden Ivey. What's the status, David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Detroit gave us some status update. Told me it's a sprained ankle. Of course, those can be tricky.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And this game has been a showcase for his exceptional court vision. All night long, he's been seeing plays develop way before anyone else and never missed a chance to find the open man. It's been teamwork and ball movement at its finest.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Shot clock at 6. Ivy on the way, defended by Nowitzki. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run right now. And Kuzma slams it in.
Leaving no room for mistakes as Kuzma rises up.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the foul on Monte Ellis. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Detroit. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Cunningham's shot is off. And Ellis will bring it up for Detroit. And stolen by Ivy. 1:32 left in the game. Cunningham against Ellis.
David Robinson.
I like the foul.
15 foul.
First free throw is good.
And what you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
Nowitzki outside. Launches a three. Kuzma inside. Cunningham's there. 6 on the shot clock. Brown outside. Kicks it out to Ellis. Brown outside. For the three. And the three ball is good. And the action on hold as it appears.
Get your bitch ass
Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against.
Checking in
That's
for the
it.
away team.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
James Wiseman, he's checked in for Detroit.
Well, that was good.
Ivy against Ellis. Ivy with a screen for Cunningham. Lets it go from 11. Robinson pulls it in. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 19-5 run here. And here's Brown outside. And another three for Detroit.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a
Won't
competitive
through, I
game,
won't
but
block that.
once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Pass to Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Robinson a screen on Thompson. There's Brown with the three. Good on the three-point shot.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Pass to Thompson. Ivy with a screen for Thompson.
Yeah, that's a
Aw,
bad
come
move.
on,
Stops
man.
the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Team is in the penalty.
And the first one drops.
This rookie Thompson is special. A talented guard who does a little bit of everything.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Now a timeout called by Detroit. What's your take, guys?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
Nowitzki fires away from outside. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you...
Okay, we'll take that little purple. We'll take that amnesty. Black. Anthony Black. Gotta get 200,000, another 150. No, I can get. Oh no, I can't get that. I can open this. This just base. I need to get that. Could do both of them. Almost got him about 4, yeah.